Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of my 1000 subscribers video. This is a Metronome battle versus WoW 2008. All the Pokemons have 252 EVs and 31 IVs, and all of them has Metronome, so let's start. I start off with a Metronome, go for a Steel Wing. He Metronomes, gets a Shockwave, which is super effective against Toblerone. All our Pokemons are named after candy. So I go for Shadow Ball, he goes for Metronome, and he gets a freaking Blast Burn, but fortunately he is Toblerone, so it's 4 times resistance to fire. He gets a Clamp, misses, I go for Metronome, and I get a Crush Up, and I miss. And I identify it with Ordoslef. I go for a Metronome, and I get a Hydron Kick, but I murder myself, because I miss. He role plays, which is pretty pointless, because he didn't put any abilities, and he doesn't even KO me with Icy Wind. And Maribou goes for a Metronome, gets an Aqua Ring, which helps me in the long run to get health back, and I lived with 8 HP with Toblerone. And I just adjust the camera. He goes for a Metronome, and he gets a freaking Healing Wish, and I was just laughing at that. That was hilarious. So Polly doesn't get healed because he didn't get hit. And I get a freaking Stab Cannon, but I miss! And I get an Encore, so now it's locked into Metronome! And Hail KOs Toblerone, and Dark Ring restores my hit points. I go to Polly, because Polly is good, and he gets an Extreme Speed on that other Polly. And he gets a Dream Eater, but I'm not asleep. He gets Swagger, so now my attack is doubled, but I'm confused. I get a freaking Rock Wrecker, which was hilarious, and I get a critical hit. Oh my goodness. Oh, 2 attacks, 2 signature moves. 1 signature move of Rhyperior and 1 of Charizard. And all of the others, they're like, and he gets a Heal Order. It's like Hyper Beam, and I get a Karate Chop, which is 4 times resistant to Nato. And I get Insomnia because that word C, which actually helps me, because I didn't have any abilities at the first. This is going really fast. And I get the Metronome off, and I get a Ring Out, which I don't remember what it does. And he gets a Horn Attack, which is not that good for him. And he also gets a Ring Out. What's the odds of that happening? And I took in my head for a Skull Bash, so that's pretty awesome, actually. And we get hurt by the hail, and I get healed by the Aqua Ring. He Metronomes to get a Feather Dance, and Polly Metronomes and gets Roleplay again. And he gets a Takedown, which hurts Polly. And I get a Skull Bash off, and it does alright amount of damage. I mean, every damage is good. And he gets a freaking Dragon Dance! And I get a Flash Cannon, which unfortunately doesn't hit Polly. And now we get a Crush Up, and he hits! And that almost takes out Maribou. And I get a Stone Edge! And that was also hilarious. I get a Stone Edge, Stab Stone Edge. That was awesome. And he brings out some popcorn. And I go for a Metronome, and I get a Return. And I didn't put any happiness, so that did like none damage at all. And he gets a Bubble, which takes out Maribou. He Metronomes and gets a Fury Counter, and he gets a critical hit. So I bring out some Kex for Cloud, because Kex for Cloud is tasty. And I get a Crush Up! That's the 3rd Crush Up of the match. And I get some Sunny Day out, so now the Hell and Sunny Day has been up. That's pretty funny. And then he decides to bring out some Doomle! He's Wurmple. And I Metronome, and I get another Return! And I Magico, so if he uses Sleep Powder, it will hit back on him. And he gets another Feather Dance. And he gets a Sleep Powder, but he misses. If that would have been on Kex for Cloud, it would have hit back on him, and he would have been nothing. And Polly starts to polish some rocks, so it's faster now. And then you get a Crush Claw. It doesn't do much at all, but defense fell. Then he whipped off the Whirlwind, so he's about to use Razor Wing. And he gets a Psycho Boot, which was hilarious. But he gets it on Polly, and it does like nothing, and then I get Targ Void! So it's like, oh, that was also hilarious. I put them, both of them to sleep. Oh my goodness, I was just laughing at this, what's happening. He He's got then a healing mist, I got a dark void. Oh my goodness, this spell, and I get an aura sphere, but unfortunately it's not very effective on either of these Pokemon. Still asleep, sunlight faded. Go for Metronome, and then I get a vacuum wave for not super effective damage, and then get Stab Thundershock, which takes out the popcorn, and he gets a Dragon Claw, which takes out Polly. I love this battle, this Metronome battle. This Metronome battle was hilarious. I get a Whirlpool, but I miss. He gets a Pursuit, but I didn't plan to switch. And I get a Milk Drink at full health. And I get Worry Seed, and he gets Insomnia, and I don't plan to switch out. What? And I get a Quick Attack. Popcorn is really quick. Let's see what happens next. I get a Rapid Spin, but he didn't set up any Stealth Rock. He gets a Zen Head buffed off, and Metronome, and I get an Iron Defense, which raises my defense. And, which is pretty awesome, actually. And I get Stab Thundershock, which actually takes out Whirlpool with a critical hit. That was a really fun battle. I really enjoyed it. Hope you did. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out.